Alright, welcome back everyone to a late night video. And this video is not really a review, it's more a comparison because I'm looking at the KZ-EDX-Pro. As you know, I really love that one, and that is one I can recommend easily, but it is a bit difficult to drive. There is a review, not on this channel, but on my Lance-reviews&more channel, so you could check it out if you want to. YouTube don't really want you to upload the same video to two channels, so that's why I don't want to upload it. And this one, so this is the original KZ-EDX-Pro, which is really good quality. The cable is also really nice. Some people might not like it because it is a bit stiff. And as you can see, I did break the mic, but it did take me a lot of effort to break it. It was by accident. I really pulled on it when it was stuck, so that's why it broke. But really good. So this one is from Amazon, and that one was 14 euros and change. And this one I picked up on AliExpress, and this one is 7 euros. So I just want to know if it's the same. So if I could recommend it to people, because when people ask me which one to get, I usually say I like the KZ-EDX-Pro, but when I tell them the price, sometimes they would say it's a little bit too expensive. So that's why I decided to order this one from AliExpress to see if it's the same one, because if I'm going to recommend something, then I want to know it's the same. You could see the size of the box, and there is a difference. The new one is without microphone / remote, and this one does have the remote. But aside from that, if it's the same, then it's okay. Unless you really need a remote, then you might end up paying a few euros extra. So first things first, let's take a look at the plug. Let me just say, in the meantime, if you are looking for a really good professional channel, that's not me. So you will want to skip this video, and you will want to skip my channel, because I'm not that guy. I'm not a good professional guy. You know, I'm just an amateur, and I just do things my way. So as you can see, the jack is different. What is the TRS and TTRS? So let's see what it's going to be. The new one is a bit softer. Let's take a look at these. At least you can detach those. So yeah, it is. Yeah, I gotta say it is looking more or less the same. And as you can see, it's the same color. I don't know if I'm connecting it up right. Okay, so normally the things that you buy from AliExpress, like the AK6, what is it again, QKZ, in the description it will say it is detachable, but in real life it's not, because the information you're reading is about the original product, and of course the product you buy is not the original. It's based on an original product, sometimes, not every time, and this one does fit. So far so good. It's looking good. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna test it out to see if the sound quality is the same. And if you are curious about the review of the KZ-EDX-Pro, then you could check it out on my driving channel, playing and driving channel. I'll leave a link to the channel. If I can, I will leave a link to that video. And like I said, it's just a late night video. It's not really a review. It's more a comparison to see if it's the same you're getting. So I'm gonna test it out for a bit, check out the music quality. As you know, it's really bright and powerful and dynamic. So with the right device, you're gonna get a really powerful sound, but you will need a good device to power it. Of course, any device you use, you are gonna get sound out of it, but if you wanna get the best out of it, you are gonna need a powerful device. Or you could say, if you want to get like the last bit out of it, you will even need an amplifier. So check out the video I did of the amplifier, the Neotech. What's the name of it? Neotech. Can't remember. Just check it out. I'll leave a link to that one, and then you will know. So okay, I'm gonna test it out for a bit, and I'll get back to you and tell you if it is, in my opinion, the same product you're getting from AliExpress as Amazon for half the price. Okay. Welcome back, everyone. It's another late night video, and I'm gonna try to do this in one go, so I might make some mistakes. After weeks of testing, I am ready to give you my opinion. As you know, I love the KZ-EDX-Pro. This is one that came from Amazon. I believe it was 14 or 15 euros. And this is one from AliExpress. The original one, really bright, really powerful, really dynamic, really love it. In my original video, and I stand by that, I said it's a little bit uncomfortable and it's a little bit difficult to drive. So you will need a powerful device, or in some cases, to get the best out of it, even an amplifier. What if you do want a KZ-EDX-Pro, but you don't want to pay so much, and you go for this one from AliExpress, which is 7 euros? Is it a good alternative? Or should I say, is it the same? Do you get the same sound? And my answer is no, you don't get the same exact sound. I believe they did an okay job to get it to sound bright. In my opinion, it's not the same driver. And while it is on the brighter side, it's not as dynamic, it's not as clean, it's not as enjoyable. It's just a tiny bit warmer. It's not as loud, so you will find yourself turning it up more, while you will find yourself turning this one down. So you're missing a punch. Yeah, this one is so much punch, so much power, and you are missing it in this one. I gotta say, the lower end and this one, the sub bass is a little bit more powerful, while this one, the mid bass, is way more powerful. So as you know, this one is just brighter. You're not gonna get a rumble on this one, but with the right device, you will get a little rumble on this one, because the sub bass is a little bit deeper. So sound wise, some people might prefer this one. I personally prefer this one because it's just way brighter, way more dynamic. And like I said, this one is also bright, and you could tune it to be bright, of course, depending on your equalizer setting, but it's never going to sparkle. You're always going to miss the sparkle that you get on the one from Amazon, the original one. I'm going to call it the original one. So like I said, the jack, you can see the difference, but that could be down to the mic. The cable on the new one is a little bit softer. Some people might prefer it. And yeah, that's it basically. The impedance, I don't know if I mentioned it, this one is 16, this one is 24. So 24 is already low, but 16 is even lower. So it's way easier to drive. So you could drive it easier with different phones. However, another alternative is the X2. Thanks again to, I believe it's the Airfan, for suggesting this one to me. So it also gives you a bright sound. It's not as loud, it's not as dynamic, it's not as clean, it's not as detailed as this one. because this one is just in a league of its own, actually. So from all the IEMs I tried, this one is definitely the best one. It's really clear, it's really nice. So while these are bright, they're definitely not as bright and detailed and dynamic as this one. So it's up to you to decide what you want to do. I'm not going to say if you should get it or not. The only question I wanted to answer for myself and for you guys is it the same? And the answer is no. But if you keep the price in mind, it could be a good alternative, I guess. But if you love the sound I love, and you look for that brightness, that really juicy dynamic sound, this is definitely the one to get. Depending, and I keep mentioning it, on the device you're using. I believe people don't really mention it enough. Reviews don't mention it enough, because I test with multiple devices and the difference is massive sometimes. So one device could be really warm and the next one could be really bright, or it could be somewhere in between. So that's something you got to keep in mind. Try to figure out what kind of device you're using, if it's brighter sounding or warmer sounding, and also based on that, then you could decide which IEM/headphone you want to go for. Okay, that's where I'm going to end the video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope it was helpful. Let me know. And I'm up to 47 subs on this channel, so thank you very much. Hopefully I get a few more after this video. And again, because I'm busy, I can't really make a lot of videos. But like I said, it's going to be somewhere between 1 and 4 weeks. Okay, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time.